Hey there. So the key to making a good quick cut montage is going to be using the center of the screen. The shots are going to be up so short. You really need to have the main focus in the center of the screen. I'm going to show you one old montage that is pretty good and one that is not so good. And we'll go over shots about why. So I'm going to show you this one from, God, 25 years ago. Right, so quick cuts to the music. And again, the sax is in the center of the screen. I know what you're saying. You might say, well, nobody's right here. In this case, though, everything's very close to the center of the screen. This action here is not super far right. And the same thing with this one's not super far left. You can even say his face is in the center of the screen. Your eye can stay in this general area and still see what's happening in each of these shots. Even though it's his back, that's fine. It's up so quick. Same thing here. He's a little bit off center. And in theory, if I was to do this again, I might even blow him up and move him centered, right? And luckily, at the end, these two guys are really in the center of the frame. So watch it one more time. Not perfect, but a good quick cut montage because most of the action is happening in the way center of the screen. So now I'm going to show you another one, quick cut montage, something did 25 years ago called iStyleTV.com. Don't mind the non-color correction on a lot of these shots. And here we go. So again, bad. We're cutting quick cut shots to the music. Again, this shot is terrible for a quick cut montage. We wanted to hit some of the travel aspects of it. So maybe this is like a really cool place to travel to. But for a quick cut montage, there's nothing here. You're seeing this shot for, I don't know, 5-10 frames. And there's nothing there. Same thing with her. She's close to the center, but there's way too much dead space. You're really looking at her shoulder before you realize this is a model. Hard looks cool, I guess. So part of it's color corrected horribly, but very hard to capture what the image is. Even her face here, this needs to be blown up and put more in the center of the screen. Same thing with this car. The action here is not centered. Some of these shots, even too, it's very hard to tell what's going on here. I didn't even realize that I was talking about Polo. This shot is terrible for a quick cut montage. This needs to be centered and blown up. Too far away for the action. Oh, and this shot, I saw this is unbelievably bad. I don't know why this was put in maybe some famous hotel in California, but man, your eye is going to go here and be like, what the heck is that when it's up for, I don't know. Let's see exactly how long it was up for. You're talking 3-5 frames. It's up for 4 frames. There's no way your eye can capture what's going on here in 4 frames. So let's watch this one again. The ending hits on the music, and maybe in a sense it doesn't really matter because it's happening so quick. You're just having random cuts on the music. But to me, this was not a very good quick cut montage. So again, anytime you have to do a quick cut montage, 4 frames, 3 frames, 5 frames, you have to stay in the center of the screen. There's a very famous article somewhere on the internet about the movie Mad Max Fury Road, and how they were able to cut all these crazy scenes with so much going on. It was because in every shot, there's a specific action happening in the dead center of the screen, the dead middle of the screen. So a lot of times, even once I started to realize that, I use that everywhere I go now. Even when I was using this tease look shell, this was a shell for a tease look for a show I worked on, and I made sure that I was always moving the footage into the center of the screen, regardless of how it was shot. I was lucky because now I was only using this box, so with the full screen video underneath, I could very easily move it left and right. You want your shots to be centered whenever possible. That is where your eye is going to go. Your eye has to look left and right. And when it starts to do that, if your eye starts looking left, next shot is to the right, you're going to miss what's happening, especially with a quick cut montage. When you're doing beauty fashion stuff, you're going to have to do a lot of these too, but you really want to find the shots where they're in the center of the screen, or blow it up and make that be the center of the screen, especially if it's only up for 3-4 frames. So that's my 2 cents. So something to think about the next time you're relaxing, drinking some beers. And something else to think about is the new course that's coming out on June 15th, 2021 AVID version. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.